It's Off the Beaten Path Podcast with me, Ben Merritt.
Dustin Lynch, hell of a night.
I'm about to show you one hell of a night.
Reba, going out like that. Brad Paisley, crushing it.
I'll be crushing it. Oh, I'll be crushing it.
And you won't be hearing any of that here.
I'm going back down to the riverbank, baby. Gonna find the man, made me this way. Going back down to the riverbank, baby. Gonna find the man, gonna make him pay. Going back down to the riverbank, baby. Gonna find the man, made me this way. Going back down to the riverbank, baby. Gonna find the man, gonna make him pay.
I'm going back down to the dirty, dirty south. All you fools talk quick, get my fist in your mouth. You know we don't even play around. I got the 9-inch lid so high off the ground. Dude got a knife, I got a gun. Pop a couple round, fool, put you on the run. I'm like an outlaw riding into town. Y'all even at me roof saying, oh no, hell no. That's how we gonna roll. Big cold. It's the Redneck Social Club. Everyone knows we tearing it up from the river to the banks. Put yourself in the sun.
I'm going back down to the riverbank, baby. Gonna find a man, maybe this way. Going back down to the riverbank, baby. Gonna find a man, gonna make him pay. Going back down to the riverbank, baby. Gonna find a man, maybe this way. Going back down to the riverbank, baby. Gonna find the man, gonna make him pay.
Yeah, tag, baby.
Is this what you wanted? That southern super swagger, flying the rebel flagger, that crazy ass cracker, 300 pounds of bad motherfucker, jacked up trucker, ain't never been stucker, ain't none of y'all never gonna feel these boots, and I ain't never gonna change my country roots. Blood, sweat, and tears, money and moonshine. I stay locked and know that y'all will never take sides.
I'm going back down to the riverbank, baby. Gonna find a man, maybe this way. Going back down to the riverbank, baby. Gonna find a man, gonna make him pay. Going back down to the riverbank, baby. Gonna find a man, maybe this way. Going back down to the riverbank, baby. Gonna find a man, gonna make him pay. Follow me down to the river, river. Go back down to the river, bang, baby, 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 baby. The man, bang, baby. Said I'm going back down to the riverbank, baby. Gonna find the man, maybe this way. Going back down to the riverbank, baby. Gonna find the man, gonna make him pay. Going back down to the riverbank, baby. Gonna find the man, maybe this way. Going back down to the riverbank, baby. Gonna find the man, follow me down to the river, river. Follow me down to the river, river.
Off the Beaten Path Podcast with me, Ben Merritt, the Redneck Social Club featuring Mr. Colt Ford. Yeah, that one is going back down to the riverbank. Not as gospel-y as it sounds. That's Lex and Frenchie of Redneck Social Club. And the name is, well, this is literally a quote from them. If the name isn't shady enough, Lex and Frenchie met a few years back in a dark alley. Not going to ask questions, but apparently Lex was drumming for Shooter Jennings' band at the time, Stargun. Frenchie was there, pretty good in the guitar, and the boys kind of hit it off pretty much right then and there. So Again, Redneck Social Club and Going Back Down featuring Colt Ford. Speaking of Colt Ford, there's a theme, definitely. Most of the bands that are in this episode, I haven't had a Hick Hop episode in a while, so I'm doing one. And most of the bands and artists that are in this episode are Average Joe's recordings artists. So I think Colt Ford's actually going to bookend this episode. So Colt's not in every song, but he's present. He's ever present. Now we move on to the lovely lady from New Jersey. Yes, Sarah Ross. Sarah Ross has been making a name for herself again across country music, hip hop as well, and she is gonna be a big name. And that's kind of the point of this show, isn't it? Off the Beaten Path. I find the newbies, the ones that you've never heard of before, and, well, I try and accentuate the fact that you're going to hear of them for a long, long time, hopefully. Sarah Ross is one of those girls. She has got a cover out right now of the ever-so-classic Linda Ronstadt tune, You're No Good. But not only is her singing definitely featured in this song, Sarah kind of makes it her own as well. So you're just going to have to hear it. And here you go. You're No Good, Sarah Ross. It's Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Merritt.
Feeling better now that we're through. Feeling better 'cause I'm over you. I learned my lesson, you left a scar. Now I see how you really are. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I'm gonna say it again. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I guess I broke a heart that's gentle and true. I broke a heart over someone like you. I beg his forgiveness on bended knee. I wouldn't blame him if he said to me, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I'm gonna say it again. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I'm gonna say it again. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I'm telling you now, baby, that I'm going my way. Forget about me, baby, 'cause I'm leaving today. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. Oh, no, no, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. No, 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 you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I'm telling you now, baby, that I'm going my way. Forget about me, baby, 'cause I'm leaving today. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I'm gonna say it again. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good.
It's Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Merritt.
You can find them in the sticks away uptown. God bless the country girl. Without a doubt, we got the best looking girls around. God bless the country girl. Country girls got it going on. God bless a country girl. Grab a drink and sing along. God bless the country. Kids a redneck on the rebel, red hot honey. Gotta pick a truck. Plus the daddy got some money. Make a sweet potato pie that'll shut your mouth. Ponytail to the side when she hanging around the house. Little tomboy growing up, hunting and a fishing. Shoot a 30-06. Got a Carolina skiffing at the creek is high. She got a 4-wheel drive, couple chains in the back, a little mud on the tires. Hell yeah, she's a hot one, man. I think I got one. She can go all day fishing in the hot sun. Man, I guess I'm lucky to be living in the sticks. Boy, just take a look around, we got the baddest little chicks. You can find them in the sticks, away uptown. God bless the country girl. Without a doubt, we got the best looking girls around. God bless the country girl. Country girls got it going on. God bless the country girl. Grab a drink and sing along. God bless the country girl.
She's a beauty queen, but she loves the mud bog. Likes frogs, man, this broad loves to hunt hogs. Likes to fish and she fire in the kitchen. Cube steak, mashed taters, and a little fried chicken. I can say every day that she's perfect for me. Knows how to clean the gun and makes the best sweet tea. Hey, a young girl with a no school soul. Man, she had her first job when she was 8 years old. Ain't worried about dirt and ain't afraid to work. Loves holy jeans, but she can rock that skirt. They don't make them like this, she's the last of a kind. So fine and divine, so glad that she's mine.
You can find them in the sticks, away uptown. God bless the country girl. Without a doubt, we got the best looking girls around. God bless the country girl. Country girls got it going on. God bless the country girl. Grab a drink and sing along. God bless the country girl. Country girls got it going on. Go ahead, baby, this your song. Grab a drink and sing along. God bless the country girl. Country girls got it going on. Go ahead, baby, this your song. Grab a drink and sing along. God bless the country girl.
Off the Beaten Path podcast, meet Ben Merritt. Always good to check in with the Lax. They were like, what, the third episode of the show that I ever did? It's always good to hear from Uncle Snap and Rooster. That's their brand new one, and that is God Bless a Country Girl. Am I right? I'm right. But the Lax are right, because they actually came up with the song. So, again, this is a Hick Hop episode, so if this isn't your cup of tea, I apologize, but you know what? I love all country music. I love all music that is rooted in the truth, that is rooted in the South. No, I've not. That's the thing that I'm trying to break, too. It's not necessarily just a Southern thing. It's an all-around thing. Country music is country music wherever you're from. You can be proud of wherever you're from. As a matter of fact, if you're not proud of where you're from, then I don't trust you, period. So it just so happens that the Hick Hop boys are very proud of where they're from. So from Colt Ford to Bubba Sparks to Demun Jones, the gentleman that I got coming up. As a matter of fact, Demun claims his county. Not just his state, but he claims the county. We'll talk about that coming up in just a little bit. So, but now, Demun used to be a member of a band, and this is a guy who used to be the member of said same band. They're still really good friends. They still work together on a lot of projects. And I just didn't see why I couldn't include him, and therefore I am including him. Danny Boone now. Danny Boone used to be the front man for Rehab. You know, the bartender song? Yeah, that one. Danny Boone and Demun Jones worked together in Rehab. Now they're off doing their own things. But again, they're still, like I said, really good friends, and they still work together a lot. So here's Danny Boone now. This is his first solo single. It's called Camo Bikini. Keep in mind, summertime's right around the corner, folks. Oh, it's cold up here in northern Wisconsin. It's Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Merritt.
She got a body like ooh, and she moves like hell yeah. Drinking on a Bud Light, looking like just my type in that camo bikini. She got a body like ooh, and she moves like hell yeah. Dancing in the moonlight. when I forgot where I was. I seen her from afar, Carrie Underwood demeanor. She was sipping from a jar. I was sitting on the cooler by the creek with a beer in each hand, checking out that copper tone tan. She had a tramp stamp and a Georgia G tattooed on her ankle gorgeously. 11 on a 1 to 10 made her friends look like 5s. It didn't make any sense how she was shaking water. Mama blessed her with by the Lord. She was gifted, yes sir. Wiggling her hips to all summer long. She shotgunned a brew and said, "Who got the beer bong?" No, she didn't. Cause guess who does? I wouldn't mind my truck getting stuck in that mud. She got a body like ooh, and she moves like hell yeah. Drinking on a Bud Light, looking like just my type in that camo bikini. She got a body like ooh, and she moves like hell yeah. Dancing in the moonlight, looking like just my type in that little camo bikini. When I spotted her, I was sloppy like good God Almighty, that hottie. She sipping shine like she was Asian, sipping sake. If I get lucky, she'll straddle me like a Kawasaki. And I'll park my crotch rocket all in her hot pocket. Ass was asinine, blessed with breasts. Finessing this princess into undressing's gonna take less aggressiveness and more kissing and listening, whatever it takes. Cause I just wanna reach around and play that G-string like a stand-up bass. She drives a Silverado, drinks liquor out the bottle. Dirty South, born and bred, country is cornbread. And if she talks to me, I hit the line. She got a body like ooh, and she moves like hell yeah. Drinking on a Bud Light, looking like just my type in that camo bikini. She got a body like ooh, and she moves like hell yeah. Dancing in the moonlight, looking like just my type in that little camo bikini. As the party started winding down, no girl was going strong. She told me she was riding out and I should come along. As we stepped into her double wide, I closed and locked the door. And that camo bikini was laying on the floor. She had a body like ooh, and she moves like hell yeah. Drinking on a Bud Light, looking like just my type in that camo bikini. She had a body like ooh, and she moves like hell yeah. Dancing in the moonlight, looking like just my type in that little camo bikini.
It's Off the Beaten Path Podcast with me, Ben Merritt. Find us on Twitter at OTBP Podcast. Off the Beaten Path Podcast, me, Ben Merritt. And it's been a while since I've had a hip-hop episode of the podcast. I've been doing bluegrass a lot lately, and I did a couple of traditional country ones. But, you know, I really do love to just let the beats speak for themselves every once in a while. And it does sound weird for me to say that, but I mean it. I really do. I got Demun Jones on the line. Demun, how are you, man?
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing all right. Demun Jones here is he's a recording artist with Average Joe's Records. We all know, love Colt Ford. I've talked to the Lax. I've talked to the Moonshine Bandits. You're good buddies with all those guys, right?
Yeah, man, I've known all those guys for years, and I've worked with all of them, performed live with all of them, and I look forward to doing a lot more of that in the future.
There you go. All right, Demun, we're not here to talk about them, though. We're here to talk about you. So we got a couple icebreaker questions. Are you ready real quick?
I stay ready.
All right. I didn't warn him about these icebreaker questions. So question number one, sir, and feel free to be as specific or non-specific as you'd like with this. Where are you right now?
I'm in Jones County in my house.
That makes sense. Absolutely, that makes sense. Question number two, and I think I know one of the things that is going to be said in this response, but question number two is, what are you wearing right now?
I'm wearing some blue jeans, a T-shirt, and an Average Joe's trucker hat.
Oh, you're going trucker hat? You're not wearing the straw hat?
Well, I'm not wearing a straw hat right now because I'm just at the house, and if I wear a straw hat around the house, I run into a bunch of stuff because that straw hat's pretty big. But as soon as I walk out of the house, the straw hat goes on.
Well, yeah, you got to protect yourself from the sun down there in Georgia, definitely.
That's right. Well, it's raining today, man, so I'm just kind of sitting around the house.
Well, there you go. Yeah, need a little bit of rain down there, too, I'm sure. So.
Yeah, a little bit never hurt.
All right. Yeah, we're up here in northern Wisconsin, so we're looking for a little bit of snow in the next couple of days. We're looking at maybe 4 inches of snow in the next couple of days. So if you want, you can send the rain up here, and we'll send the snow down there. How about that?
Well, 4 inches is a whole lot of snow for Georgia, so how about y'all keep that?
That's not even there's going to be snowmobilers up here that are like, really? Only 4 inches? Come on, man.
Man, 4 inches. Our schools close down. Our whole community shuts down if it starts snowing around here. We ain't set up for it.
I know. We've heard bad stories about what goes down in Georgia when there's snow, so we'll keep you safe for this time. We'll keep the snow. How about that?
That's fine. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Demun Jones here on Off the Beaten Path podcast. Again, Demun, a lot of backstory for you, man. You've been doing music basically, actually you've been around music, I should say, since you were a young pup and got into music, about 15 is when you started really trying to make it, a thing that you really wanted to focus on?
Yeah, man, I went through a rough spot, man, as a younger man. And, I got into some trouble, and I had some bad habits, and I was able to free myself from that stuff. And as soon as I, kind of got myself refocused, I really dedicated myself to my musical abilities, and I wanted it to become my career. And I've been very dedicated since probably, I'll say 2002 is when I really started working just full force on my music, and I've been making a living at it since probably early 2004. It's the only job that I've had is music, and my father lays bricks and stone and concrete and stuff like that, and I was around that my whole life, and I've done some of that over the last 10 or 12 years, but I haven't had to do it. I just do it because I love it. I love working outside and with my hands. So when I'm around the house, and have time, then I'll work with my dad. And I actually built my wife and myself a house. Me and my dad built it a brick house, and I did that probably 5 or 6 years ago. So I've done some stuff besides music, but I haven't had to. So that's been a blessing.
That's a big deal. I just talked recently to somebody. Tate Stevens was the last couple episodes ago. But Tate used to work asphalt, and that was between band jobs. But if you've been able to dedicate to music, pretty solid, and just do a side job as a hobby almost, that's great. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't take it for granted, man. I'm real grateful. So that's why, if my dad ever needs me, or if I get around the house for more than a couple of weeks, I'll get out there and get dirty.
There you go. Putting them bricks together, building somebody a house, that's kind of cool. And building your own home, that's even a bigger deal, I think.
Yeah, it was real important to me that my own hands were in it, and because I was raised in a home that my father built, and I watched him build it myself when I was a small kid. So that was always special to me. So I wanted my kids and my wife and even myself to always remember that, we built this house ourselves. And I just think it's got a certain sentimental aspect. So long after my father's gone, I'll be able to look at this house and remember how some of the things we did together.
Now, is it a bad thing if I ask you, being a concrete layer, a brick mason's son, is it still family tradition, or is it still, is it a faux pas to put your hand in wet cement as a memory, or no?
My dad, to my dad it is. To me, it's kind of not, I think that we did a little bit of that in the basement on the concrete slab. Yeah. But only one of my little girls was born at the time.
Okay.
So if I pour another slab, which I just put a studio in my basement, I'm about to pour a slab outside of that, and me and my wife actually talked about maybe doing that.
There you go. All right. You got to always remember the family stuff, so there you go.
That's right.
All right. Enough of the bricklaying, hard work and stuff, because, again, we're talking about other people. We're talking about things other than the music, but it's kind of interesting because you seem to have a little bit of everything in your music. Obviously, we've got the hip-hop themes, and then we've got the country stuff, but there's a little bit of southern rock in there as well as, like, R&B, and, I mean, a little bit of everything is mixed in with the Demun Jones sound.
That's correct, and really that's just a reflection of the music I grew up listening to and loving. And I can't say that James Brown didn't have an impact on me, or Otis Redding, and I definitely can't say the Allman Brothers and Led Zeppelin didn't, or Run DMC. And I love all that stuff, and I don't want to be a part of a type of music where it's not okay to draw from all my influences, and so really I don't aim for it to do that. I just when I go to make music, I use all the things I love, all my experiences in life, and I try to paint my own picture with that, and I try to make it to where people that grew up like me and have lived like me can relate to it, and those that haven't grown up like me or know about this type of lifestyle or intrigued by it and maybe educated a little bit about what it's like to grow up in Jones County, you know.
There you go. All right, Demun Jones here on Off the Beaten Path podcast. And if you know the Demun Jones name, if you know who Demun is, well, there's a pretty good chance that you were a big fan of Rehab a while back. Tell us a little bit about working with Danny Boone on the Rehab project and what that, kind of doors open that up, things like that.
Well, I met Danny when I was a kid, probably 14 years old. He was in a rap group with another guy here from Middle Georgia. His name was Steak Knife, and me and some of my friends had this little dance group, and we would dance like in talent shows and stuff like that. And so Danny and Steak Knife got my dance group to dance with them while they were doing shows. So we would travel around with them, and we're kind of their backup dancers. And that's kind of what really got me. That's really what got me acquainted with Danny, and really got me close to the actual music scene. And that's when I really felt like, okay, this is something that I was really meant to do. And the dancing was it's something I could always do as a child. I was pretty good at it, but I started to realize you could only reach people so far with dancing, and I really focused my energies on lyrics and writing songs when I was probably 15 or 16 years old. And then I met back up with Danny probably 9 or 10 years later, and he asked me to, we actually did a little bit of work together, and we both liked it. And then when he was putting the Rehab thing together to go on the road, they called me and asked me to be a part of it. And I humbly accepted, and I jumped in with both feet, and I worked really hard. And I went from, performing 1 or 2 songs with him to performing, the whole set and handling a lot of the business and tour management duties. And I built a lot of relationships over the years. And really there's no place in the country where I don't know somebody that runs a music venue, even in Wisconsin. I mean, I know people all over the country, and I haven't been able to play at all of them yet as a solo artist, but I'm working on it.
Yeah, we're working on getting you up here to the Northwoods. How about that? We'll try and get you up here in northern Wisconsin. Maybe you'll hang out with me for a little bit. Who knows?
I promise you, if they book it, I'll show up.
There you
I'll
go.
Show up on time.
Demun Jones here on Off the Beaten Path podcast. And Demun, we got a song that you and I talked about off the air. This one, honestly, I feel like it covers the Demun Jones sound pretty wholeheartedly. It's got a little bit of everything for you. It's country fried. Tell us a bit about that tune before we take a listen to it.
It's actually one of the first songs that I recorded when I was making the Jones County album. And the number one thing I wanted to accomplish with it is I wanted to make young people from Jones County proud that they were from Jones County. I wanted them to feel like they had something to be proud of. This is one of these small towns around here where people grow up saying, when I grow up and get out of high school, I'm going to get away from here. And, I never really felt like that. I was always proud of it. I love the people. And I just wanted the song to, remind them to be grateful of this place because, I've traveled all over the world, but I've always looked forward to coming home to Jones County. And so that was my number one thing. And the second thing I wanted to accomplish is I wanted people that weren't from the country to understand that, wow, people from the country really have something to say. You know what I mean? And I felt like it wasn't just a country rap song. I felt like it was more of a mainstream song, getting people acquainted with the genre of a country rap fusion. And I think we pulled that off. I mean, I think the music is produced well. The lyrics were written well, and it's one of my favorite songs for sure.
There you go. All right, well, Demun, we're going to take a listen to it. We're not done with you yet, so stick around, all right?
Yes, sir.
There you go, Demun Jones, Off the Beaten Path podcast. Here it is. This is Country Fried off the Jones County album. It's Off the Beaten Path podcast. Me, Ben Merritt.
Big truck sitting high, don't cuss on the real, let's towns never old to me. Get gas, OCGC, everybody. I'm a role model, so I'm showing everybody that you can get what you want, just don't listen. They told me that I'd never be in this position. It feels good to say it in a song finally, but I ain't never trying to live nowhere but Jones County. Louisiana, Alabama, Atlanta, on and I'm country fried. I'm country fried. Big truck sitting high, don't cuss on the real, that's the way I ride. That's the way I ride. Redneck, red flag, white stripes, good old boy till the day I die. Till the day I die. Rip jeans with the grits and collard greens, know what I mean? I'm country fried. I'm country fried. Can you see me in the country? Moonshine, fishing line, on stage sweating off weight. That's go time, no time like right now to be who you are. 9 to 5, working on a movie star. You see, I lay brick for half of my life just to provide for my babies and my wife. 4 dogs, a car, 2 trucks in the big yard, big gate out front. Neighbors say, sky full of stars to pray under when it's hard. Even when it's all good, I thank the Lord. Every day ain't 72 and sunny, and every joke I hear ain't funny, but I'm still country. Louisiana, Alabama, Atlanta, on and I'm country fried. I'm country fried. Big truck sitting high, don't cuss on the real, that's the way I ride. That's the way I ride. Redneck, red flag, white stripes, good old boy till the day I die. Till the day I die. Rip jeans with the grits and collard greens, know what I mean? I'm country fried. That's the way I ride. Yeah, cause I'm country fried. A rebel flag on my ride. Come on, cause I'm country fried. I'm country fried. Same girl for life. Cause I'm country fried. I'm country fried. Yeah, that's the way we ride. That's the way we ride. Cause we country fried. Yeah, cause we country fried. Louisiana, Alabama, Atlanta, on and I'm country fried. I'm country fried. Big truck sitting high, don't cuss on the real, that's the way I ride. That's the way I ride. Redneck, red flag, white stripes, good old boy till the day I die. Till the day I die. Rip jeans with the grits and collard greens, know what I mean? I'm country fried. I'm country fried. Country fried. Watching me rolling in the 4x4. Country fried. Country fried. Country fried. Country fried.
So there you go. That is Country Fried from the man I got here on the line. That is Demun Jones. Demun, how are you, man?
I'm still great, brother. How are you?
Doing all right. Staying dry down there in Georgia? I know you said it was raining, so.
Yeah, there's a little bit of rain, but yeah, for the most part, it's pretty dry and warm. It's probably 65 degrees today.
All right. No worries. I mean, that rain's going to help you guys out because I know that you're on the mud digger stuff, and that's a big thing of, the average Joe's folks is getting out there and getting dirty in the mud, right?
Yeah, man, the culture, I know it's not just the South, and I think it's spreading all the time, but
oh, yeah.
The whole mud culture has really blown up over the last decade. There's always been mud bogs and monster truck shows and stuff like that, but, now, I mean, half the guys around here own a monster truck, so it's like, it's a really strong part of our culture, especially around here.
Oh, yeah. No, even up here in northern Wisconsin, we got guys, now this is going to sound small to some of your trucks, but we got guys who got 48-inch tires and, 16-inch lift kits, and, I mean, they got some pretty big trucks up here, but I'm sure they're even bigger down in the South.
Yeah, man, it's almost obnoxious, some of these toys these guys build around here. Either they got too much money to spend or too much time on their hands, but they're definitely churning out some pretty impressive stuff, that's for sure.
There you go. But my favorite ones are always like the 1976 Ford Bronco that's just got some big truck tires. And, I mean, it's not pretty. It doesn't look good, but dang it if that's the one that's not stuck in the mud all the time, right?
Man, I got a buddy that's got a Suzuki Samurai with these special tires on it that float, and he can go out across the lake. And it's just mind-boggling when you see it. You never forget it once you see it.
Yeah, you got these big F-150s and these big Dodge Rams, and then all of a sudden the Suzuki. All these guys are laughing at him until all of a sudden he's just out there cruising. All right.
Well, the only thing Suzuki about it, though, is the body. They done gutted it, put the new motor in, suspension, of course. Everything else is homemade, and it's just crazy.
I think I'm going to have to see that. That would be great.
You can actually see it if you look at the Georgia Boys video featuring Dez and Demun Jones. It's called Welcome to Georgia. My buddy's actually got that Samurai in there. It's a green Suzuki Samurai. You can't miss it.
All right. Well, there you go. Check that one out. That's going to be fun to watch. So, Speaking of that Mud Digger album, though, that Mud Digger album is pretty much just a way for you guys to showcase and have a little bit of fun, I feel like, in the studio. But it is all collaboration stuff. And you, sir, are pretty much either in the studio working on your own stuff or you're working on the studio for other people's stuff. Demun, your name has been on almost everything that I've seen now, from hip hop to, true Southern country. I mean, you're pretty much everywhere, it seems, man.
Well, I don't take that for granted. I know a lot of these guys, and I've known them for years. But to be able to be a part of what they're doing as a solo artist is something that I hoped for years. And just the hard work over the years has paid off and opened the doors to where these people are glad to have me, on their projects. And I've been lucky enough to be on all the Mud Diggers except for the first one. I was on the Mud Digger 2 song with Lenny Cooper on Mud Digger Part 2, and then been on 3, 4, and 5, and I'm doing work now that goes on Mud Digger 6. I don't actually have a solo song on Mud Digger 6, but I'm on 2 or 3 songs with other people. And I really get a kick out of being on other people's songs because it does you. It's they're kind of displaying you for their fans, and so they're trusting in me to be a part of their song. So I take it as a personal challenge for every time I'm on somebody else's song that I definitely make the song better because I'm on it. So I put a lot of energy into that.
That's great. And sometimes they're paying back the favor too, it seems. You've got on your album, you've got Colt Ford, you got Bubba Sparks, Low Cash too. Colt and Low Cash, they've been guests here on the podcast before, and those guys are great guys to work with. I know that.
Yeah, man, I've known Colt a long time, and we've been buddies. And I actually did some writing on the Ride Through the Country album. I co-wrote the song Ride Through the Country. I wrote some of the guitar music and some of the lyrics on that. So, like mine and his relationship has grown stronger and stronger over the years. And I was actually on the tour with him. We did a Dirty Side tour in October that went from Alabama all the way out to the West Coast, and that was a hell of an experience.
I bet that'd be great to get out on the road with you guys. That would be a lot of fun, I think.
Oh yeah, we have a blast.
As Jones County has on it, I think there would be a lot of rah-rahing going on in that one.
Oh yeah, we play that every night. The crowd loves it.
There you go. All right, Demun Jones here on Off the Beaten Path podcast. And Demun, this is we just keep talking about you. This is the time for blatant pimping yourself, though. It's Pimp Yourself. Tell us how people can follow you on Facebook, Twitter. You got an Instagram account. How they can find the CDs online, iTunes. Tell us all of that stuff, man.
Okay, well, on Instagram, it's just Demun Jones. I'm the only Demun Jones on there. It's spelled Demun Jones. On Facebook, it's Demun Jones Music. On Twitter, it's at Demun Jones. DemunJones.com is always updated with my tour dates. I got a bunch of merchandise on there, a bunch of cool stuff, Cracker Life shirts, white trash and red naked stuff. Like I said, ticket links to all the shows. And then, of course, if you want to buy the CD somewhere else, you can get it at FYE.com, BestBuy.com, Target.com, GoHastings.com, Amazon, Google Play, and, of course, iTunes.
There you go. Yeah, I love that you have taken on your own logo, basically, with the straw hat and the big beard. That's a logo that's going to stick with a lot of people, I think.
I hope so, man. Me and my wife actually made that right here in our living room on our couch, and I was trying to figure out things, and I was like, I want to keep it as simple as possible. I want something that says everything without saying nothing, and I think that we accomplished that. And I just put my straw hat on. We snapped a picture of it on the little laptop camera there, and we opened up Illustrator, and 5 minutes later, I had my logo. We just did a simple outline of what the picture was, and that's what it is. The logo is actually my head and where my beard was at the time. And I might need to get a new one now. My beard's about 4 inches longer. I might have to get a new logo with a bigger beard on it.
Offer the old one as the retro look too. Yeah, just keep them both around. There you go. All right. Yeah. Depending on how long they've been a fan of yours is how long the logo beard will be. The shorter it is, the longer they've known you. That'd be great, I think.
That's right.
All right. Demun Jones, again, the new album is called Jones County. Tell us a little bit about, getting your own stuff together, getting 12 songs that you think best represent yourself. How was that like? You've been working with other people. You've been working with Rehab, Danny Boone. Tell us a little bit about, finally going, this is Demun Jones, and this is what I'm putting out there.
Well, musically, as I was, spacing myself from the Rehab thing, I wanted to be very careful that I didn't make anything that sounded like the stuff Danny or I was doing, or I was doing with Danny for the Rehab stuff. The Rehab stuff was always driven by Danny Boone's creative brilliance, and whatever direction he was going, that's where the rest of the band was going. So when it was my turn to do what I wanted to do, I wanted to make sure that I reflected on who I was and where I was from, how I was raised, what people I love the most, and who loves me the most, and that's the people of Jones County. So I really just focused on what the people around me wanted to hear, and I tried to make the best version, and of course incorporating my musical strengths and influences and my lyrical ability, and just kind of give people on the outside world a look into what life in Jones County is all about. And I think it's the easiest songs I've ever written in my life. And I really just took things I had seen, heard, done, or experienced while living here, and then picked out the music and made the music with Five Star and Average Joe's and some other people, and we put it together. Really, I spent a total of 7 days in the studio, and I had the album completed.
Wow, that's a pretty quick process there.
Yeah, well, I did 8 songs in the first 2 days. So after that, we basically had what we needed, and we ended up not even using all the songs I did. I actually ended up with like 15 songs, and we only used 12 of them. So.
Wow. Yeah, that 7 days in the recording studio for a full album, that's pretty intense. You guys were working hard. Yeah,
man. Well, I like to work at a feverish pace. Once I get going, I want to keep going. And, Jared and KO at Five Star, they work really quick. They go straight from one, straight to another. And really, after the first couple of days, it slowed down, and I was only doing like a song and a half or 2 a day, and I was like, what are we doing, And really, that's still a pretty good pace. But once I get hot, it's like anything. Once you warm up pitching, you want to get in there and pitch, and once you start shooting 3-pointers or whatever, once you get in the groove, you want to stay in it. And I stayed in it for about a week, and like I said, it was the easiest music I've ever created. And I'm just excited to make a bunch more.
All right. Well, one of the songs that's probably not actually based off of a real-life event in Demun Jones's life is Tannerites. I don't think you've seen a Sasquatch, sir, have you?
Well, actually, when I said Sasquatch, I was just referring to a big white-tailed deer.
Oh.
But then when we were going to shoot the video, we were like, why don't we just get a Sasquatch? In the video, and I was like, let's do it,
Yeah.
So, I was saying Sasquatch with a white tail, and what I really meant was like an 18-pointer that weighed 260 pounds, but we translated it into an actual Sasquatch for the video, and I think it worked pretty well.
There you go. See, up here, the Sasquatch with a white tail, up here in the Northwoods of Wisconsin, we call that the turdy pointer. It's Turdy. It's a turdy pointer. So, yeah, we've got one of those up here, too, so don't worry.
Yeah, man. That's awesome.
So, but the song Tannerite, I think as explosive as Tannerite actually is, I think this one's going to be a big one, too.
Thank you, man. I got a lot of confidence in it. I know it's unique to the country rap genre. I think that it had an edge to it that nothing in the genre had before. Not better or worse. I'm just saying I think it. I think the genre is still being mapped out.
Oh, yeah.
It's in its early stages, and I wanted to make sure that my project brought something to the table that wasn't already there. When you go to dinner and 4 people bring macaroni and cheese, it's not exactly. So I wanted to bring something else. I wanted to bring some butter beans.
There you go. Yeah, throw a little protein on that table, definitely.
Yeah,
All right.
there it is.
Well, Demun, I appreciate you taking some time out, man. I appreciate you hanging out with us here on Off the Beaten Path podcast. But now it's time to set it off a little bit. Here's Tanner Wright, all right?
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right, Demun Jones, Off the Beaten Path podcast. Here you go. It's Tanner Wright.
Tanner Wright, Tanner Wright, yeah.
Yep.
Tanner Wright,
Yeah. We're gonna cause some damage tonight.
Tanner Wright.
I got plenty of bullets. I brought every gun I own. Shooting big bucks from muddy trucks way back in the sticks. Head to toe, Mossy running with a pack of hicks. Silver Rado, 6 inches lit kid. 1 million lumen in my spotlight to get lit. Anything fall in my sight, it's damn sure about to get hit. By my Remington, Ultra Mag and my Colt 30-06. Bolt action, Springfield 175th. I brought a full rack so that everybody I'm with. So we sit back with a 30-pack, buck knife and a crossbow. Not a violent guy, you cross the line. Oh Lord, y'all know now it's gonna get ugly. Messy to say the least, I'm gonna be smoke when I explode off the chain unleashed. Counting boys on the prowl, don't give a damn tonight. Yeah, we gon' make it blow like Tanner Wright. Pack it up, back up, lock and load. Breathe in, exhale, squeeze the trigger. I spent the whole day dialing in my gun sight. Yeah, we gon' make it blow like Tanner Wright. Pack it up, back up, lock and load. Breathe in, exhale, squeeze the trigger. The moonshine, I love it. City lights, I hate it. I don't got no time for it if it ain't mud related. Everything looks green in my night vision tonight. Got a backseat full of ammunition. You don't wanna pick a fight. I'm just minding my own business in my new spot that the game warden don't know about. My Owen got hot. Now I hear something approaching. I'm seeing it through my goggles. A Sasquatch with a white tail. Shoot the killer's my motto. So we 10 foot in a deer stand full of beer cans by the food plot in July. Oh my, until they catch me, I won't stop. And I ain't trying to spot if it's a 10-pointer or not. If I got a clear shot, pop. Counting boys on the prowl, don't give a damn tonight. Yeah, we gon' make it blow like Tanner Wright. Pack it up, back up, lock and load. Breathe in, exhale, squeeze the trigger. I spent the whole day dialing in my gun sight. Yeah, we gon' make it blow like Tanner Wright. Pack it up, back up, lock and load. Breathe in, exhale, squeeze the trigger. Back it up, lock and load. Exhale, squeeze the trigger. Pack it up, back up, lock and load. Breathe in, exhale, squeeze the trigger. Counting boys on the prowl, don't give a damn tonight. Yeah, we gon' make it blow like Tanner Wright. Pack it up, back up, lock and load. Breathe in, exhale, squeeze the trigger. I spent the whole day dialing in my gun sight. Yeah, we gon' make it blow like Tanner Wright. Pack it up, back up, lock and load. Breathe in, exhale, squeeze the trigger.
Country.
It's Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Barrett.
Go ahead and arrest me and send me straight to hell. Tell the sheriff come get me and take my ass to jail. Yeah, I've been drinking on this bar stool. Now all my money is gone. So go ahead and arrest me and take my drunk ass home. No one ever thought I'd be sitting right here a Monday morning a drinking beer. Yeah, I've always been a hard-working man, providing for my family, do the best that I can. Yeah, I know the times are tough for us all. Hell, pour me a drink of alcohol. No one ever thought I would walk into work early this morning and get treated like dirt. I've been busting ass for 15 years. What's a man gotta do to get respect around here? Called in by the boss man, he laid me off. Hell, I need a pick the dirtiest bar cause I pour 'em so strong. The only thing I do right is doing wrong. Don't try to cut me off before I pay my tab, cause I drank too much where they could kiss my ass. Grab a pool stick quick if I get in some shit. Tell the bouncer come and get me and I'll bust his lip. So I blew a .2 from the boys in blue. One night in the county ain't nothing new. The sheriff got his boys and they wanted to test me. Call that old bitch up, tell him come and arrest me. I start running and they start chasing. Face down in dirt wearing matching bracelets. Now I'm off to the can for a free night stay. Eat my breakfast in the morning, then I'm on my way. Go ahead and arrest me and send me straight to hell. Tell the sheriff come get me and take my ass to jail. Yeah, I've been drinking on this bar stool. Now all my money is gone. So go ahead and arrest me and take my drunk ass home. Let me hear some guitar.
Off the Beaten Path podcast, Meat Bed Merritt, Texan Bird right there. That's the Moonshine Bandits. Those boys are crazy. They are crazy. Holy cow. Cali country representing right there. Again, those boys grew up on the gangster rap and a little bit of the DWAT Yoakum. So you gotta, I mean, it's a happy marriage. Let's just say that. So it's the Moonshine Bandits. And come on and arrest me. It's off the Rebels on the Run. Again, check that one out. It's just a little EP for you, but it keeps your whistle wet, you know? It just keeps your whistle wet. It's also got that big tune on there that they did with Demun Jones, Colt Ford, and Sarah Ross. Again, all artists that we've heard so far in this episode for the We All Country. I know that Demun and I talked about it, so check that one out. Definitely very good. Again, I think I can't say it enough. The people that I talk to, I'm a fan of all of them. So it really hurts me to, just kind of go, yeah, I like that one. No, I really like that one. Anyway, moving on. This one's kind of fun. I'm just going to let it play for a little bit, and I'm going to come back and tell you all about Georgia Sparks. It's Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Merritt.
Scared of heights and don't look down. Tires making that sound, sitting about 6 feet from the ground. Georgia boys, we cruising. If you're sitting too low, you losing. Don't know about us, you snoozing. Cooler in the back keeps us boozing. Bubba Sparks with us, and we like to park these trucks. Shooting in the dark, we bust. Use my knife to carve these bucks. Take a ride with us, and learn about how we live. Learn about how we take the things we kill and make them meals. And learn about all these years. Learn about all these fears. And learn about how we get judged by the way we feel still. We just some country boys in a world that don't like us. That's when we get away. You can find us kicking dust.
got a mask at me, why would I? Damn near put tractor tires on the dog, that's too high. Bro, I don't know or even care how you ride, but down here we jack 'em up, trying to make it look when I cruise by. We dirt road rippers, Michelob sippers that'll get it on with ya. Right about now, we finna go hit a mud hole by some little old river. Tear it up, then keep on sipping. Graduate to shine, try to get these women to turn that two-piece into a one-piece. Everything's lovely, yes, we living. All I ever wanted as a little boy was a big truck, a mean motor, some big old tires, and never would I be getting stuck. I growed on up, a little money came and I got that thing. Some folks say I need to drop that thing. Ha, ha, ha.
Off the Beaten Path podcast, me, Ben Merritt, Georgia Sparks. It's a combination of the Georgia Boys and Bubba Sparks. You can find that one. That one is called Never High Enough, and it is off of the album Muddy Days, Drunken Nights, Georgia Sparks. Again, you can find it on YouTube, actually, too. The video for that one is a lot of fun. Literally a lot of fun. So check that out. It's true. I mean, that's the thing. The country way of life is literally, I just want it bigger, I want it better, I want it better, and that's all it is. And I love it. And it goes for your music, too. If you're not a country music fan, if you're a hip-hop fan, if you're a bluegrass fan, whatever it may be, there's always somebody out there trying to make it good for you. So, again, Georgia Sparks, check that one out. It's out now. Monday Days, Drunken Nights. It's a lot of fun, definitely. Check it out. Georgia Boys and Bubba Sparks. A bunch of Georgia boys getting together on that one. I'm going to stop saying that way because I'm not from Georgia, and they will probably beat me up if they ever see me. So, because I know I'm not saying it right. Anyway, Ben Merritt hanging out with you here on Off the Beaten Path podcast. Again, thanks for Demun Jones swinging by. Demun was one of the easiest guys to talk to I've talked to in a while. It was so much fun to talk to him, get to chat, literally just talked about, just anything that came into my mind. It was a lot of fun talking to Demun Jones, so I appreciate that. Thanks for downloading the episode on iTunes. Thanks for finding us, again, on some of our affiliates as well. Just so many different places for you to check it out. Go to otbppodcast.com. That's the website to find all the affiliates and all the great places that you can follow us on social media. Again, at OTBP Podcast, as well as OTBP Podcast on Facebook. And email us. If there's a favorite band of yours that maybe I haven't heard of yet, I love those bands. Those are now my new favorite bands. Email them to me, otbppodcast@gmail.com. And just get in touch. Make sure that you're involved as well, because this is all about you guys learning some new stuff about country music. So, changing gears dramatically for next week, we've got Blackberry Smoke. Yes, Charlie Starr from Blackberry Smoke is going to be the guest next week. I'm excited. That's going to be a lot of fun. So, thanks for hanging out this week. Have yourself a good one. Bye-bye.